If you're over 60 and feel like your balance isn't what it used to be, there's something important you need to know. It might not be your legs or your back. In many cases, the real problem starts much lower, right at your feet and ankles. Do you feel unsteady on uneven ground? Find yourself hesitating before stepping off a curb or turning quickly? These small moments of doubt can add up, and they often begin with weakness or stiffness in your ankles and feet. But here's the good news. You can strengthen these areas safely, right from a chair, with simple movements that retrain your body to move with more confidence. No gym, no equipment, no standing needed. In this video, we're going to show you a focused, seated routine that targets the exact structures that help stabilize you from the ground up. This is part 2 of our most popular balance series, designed especially for those who need exercises they can do at home, without help, and without fear of falling. These 3 moves are carefully chosen to activate your ankle joints, strengthen the small muscles in your feet, and reprogram your nervous system to respond faster and more accurately when you move. And the best part? They take just a few minutes a day. That's all you need to start feeling the difference under your feet and throughout your posture. You're not stuck with weak ankles. You're not doomed to shuffle or fear your next step. Your body is built to adapt, even now. And the more you gently train it, the stronger, steadier, and more confident you become. Let's get started. In the next section, I'll explain exactly why your feet and ankles are the foundation of your balance and how you can rebuild them safely at any age. Most people think of balance as something that comes from the legs or even the brain, but there's a part of your body that plays an even more critical role, and it's often overlooked: your feet and ankles. Think of your body like a building. Your feet are the foundation. If that foundation is unstable, everything above it becomes shaky too. Strong thighs and a steady mind won't help if your ankles can't react quickly to changes in position or uneven ground. After age 60, these systems tend to go quiet, not because of age itself, but because we stop challenging them. We walk less, we move slower, we avoid uneven surfaces, and over time, the small muscles in our feet weaken, the joints in our ankles stiffen, and the nerve signals from the ground to the brain become dull. This is called sensory degradation, and it's one of the hidden causes of falls and poor mobility. It's not just about muscle strength. It's about reawakening the communication system between your body and the surface you walk on. The exercises in this video are designed to do just that. First, you'll train active range of motion in multiple directions: dorsiflexion, plantarflexion, inversion, and eversion. These movements mimic real-life actions like catching your balance or adjusting your foot on a curb, and by doing them seated, you reduce the risk of falling while still activating the exact muscles and joints involved in standing and walking. Next, we'll target the intrinsic foot muscles. These are tiny muscles in the sole of your foot that help maintain your arch and stabilize your step. You probably haven't thought about them, but once they're active again, every step you take feels more grounded. Finally, we'll revisit dorsiflexion in a different position to reinforce flexibility and control, especially useful for those who trip over their toes or have trouble clearing the ground when walking. But here's the real secret. The more your body senses the floor beneath you, the more your brain knows how to respond. That's proprioception, and it starts with training your feet and ankles to feel and react again. Even if you've had stiff ankles for years, even if your feet feel weak or numb, these movements are designed to be safe, progressive, and gentle. The key is consistency. A few minutes each day, not perfection, will reawaken this system and help you build a base you can trust. You don't need complicated routines or expensive tools. You just need a chair, your own body, and the willingness to move. In the next section, we'll begin the first exercise. Make sure you're seated comfortably, with your feet flat on the ground, and ready to reconnect with the part of your body that carries you every step of the way. Let's begin with a foundational move that helps reawaken mobility in all directions around your ankle. This exercise is called the Ankle ARAM series. ARAM stands for Active Range of Motion. That means your muscles are in control of the movement. No pulling, pushing, or external help. This movement is simple but incredibly powerful. It retrains the nervous system, strengthens key stabilizing muscles, and improves circulation to joints that are often neglected in daily life. How to do it? Sit up straight in a sturdy chair. Place both feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Make sure your knees and hips stay in a neutral, stable position throughout the entire routine. Avoid slouching or leaning backward. Start with plantarflexion. Heels up. Slowly lift both heels off the ground, rising onto the balls of your feet. You'll feel your calves engage. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds, then lower your heels back down in a controlled motion. Repeat 8-10 times. Next, dorsiflexion, toes up. Now lift your toes upward while keeping your heels on the floor. You should feel this in the front of your lower legs. Again, hold briefly, then lower. Repeat 8-10 times. Move to inversion. Inner lift. Roll the insides of your feet up gently so you're pressing slightly onto the outer edges of your feet. Keep your knees steady and don't force the movement. This works the muscles around your inner ankles. Hold and release 8-10 times. Finally, eversion, outer lift. Now do the opposite. Raise the outer edges of your feet slightly, rolling onto the inner edges. This targets the outer stabilizers of your ankles and can help prevent rolling injuries. Repeat 8 to 10 times. Take your time through each part of the sequence. This isn't about speed, it's about control. You're retraining your body to move more consciously and deliberately. Tips for success. Go slow and smooth. Jerky or rushed movements won't help, and might even reinforce bad patterns. Keep your breathing steady. Inhale through the nose as you prepare. Exhale as you move. Avoid using your knees or hips. This is ankle work only. If your knees start shifting, reset your position. If you have arthritis or stiffness, you can reduce the range of motion slightly and gradually build over time. This full ankle AROM series is more than just foot movement. It's balance training in disguise. It forces your body to activate, coordinate, and control the same systems that help you walk, shift weight, and react when you lose stability. Done daily, this routine gently restores flexibility and awareness in your feet, which directly translates into better movement, less hesitation, and fewer stumbles in real life. Now that your ankles are fully warmed up and activated in all directions, it's time to move to a deeper level, inside your feet. In the next section, we'll teach you how to reconnect with the tiny muscles that support your arches and stabilize every step you take. Now that you've activated your ankles from every angle, it's time to go even deeper, into the foundation of your feet. This exercise focuses on the intrinsic muscles of the foot. These are the small, often ignored muscles that lie within the arch and give your steps strength and stability. They're the core of your feet. And just like the core in your torso, these muscles silently support everything you do, from walking and turning to standing upright without wobbling. Unfortunately, after 60, these muscles can become weak or inactive simply because we don't challenge them. Modern shoes often provide too much support, doing the work for these muscles. Over time, they go dormant. But the great news is, they can be reawakened, and you can start right now, from your chair. How to do it? Sit comfortably with both feet flat on the floor. Keep your posture upright and your knees at 90 degrees. You should feel relaxed, but alert. Focus on one foot at a time. Keep your heel and toes in contact with the floor the entire time. No lifting or sliding. Begin the motion. Try to shorten your foot by contracting the arch without curling your toes. Imagine drawing the ball of your foot closer to your heel, creating a gentle lift in your midfoot. Hold the contraction for 5-7 seconds. You should feel tension or engagement in the center of your foot, a mild, tightening sensation under your arch. It shouldn't hurt. Release, relax for a few seconds, and repeat 8-10 times per foot. This is called the short foot exercise, and though subtle, it's incredibly effective. You're literally reprogramming the connection between your brain and the muscles that support your balance and posture from below. Tips for better results. Go barefoot if possible. Socks are okay, but shoes may block the natural movement of your foot. Don't let your toes curl. Many people try to grip the floor with their toes, but this bypasses the target muscles. Visual cues help. Imagine lifting a small pebble with your midfoot, without using your toes. Start with one foot at a time. Once comfortable, you can try both together for added challenge. If you have very flat feet or fallen arches, you may notice that this feels difficult or odd at first. That's perfectly normal. It's a sign those muscles haven't been used much lately. With daily practice, even just a few seconds per repetition, they will come back online. Why is this so important? Because a strong arch isn't just about foot pain. It stabilizes your whole chain of movement: ankles, knees, hips, and even your lower back. Rebuilding it helps you step more securely, shift weight with control, and walk with better alignment. This tiny move, done daily, can be one of the biggest upgrades to your balance and confidence. Now that you've activated your foot's core, we'll finish the routine with one more seated exercise to enhance coordination and ankle strength together. Now we finish the routine with a simple yet powerful seated movement that combines mobility, control, and strength. This variation focuses on dorsiflexion, lifting your foot upwards, and plantarflexion, pointing your toes downward. But with one important change: your leg is extended forward. By straightening the leg, you increase the challenge on the muscles and joints around your ankle, while keeping the movement safe and fully seated. This is particularly effective for improving walking ability. Why? Because dorsiflexion is the key to toe clearance when you step, one of the most common trouble spots for seniors. Weak dorsiflexors can lead to shuffling, tripping, or dragging the toes. Plantarflexion, on the other hand, powers your push-off and supports your ability to stand tall. This exercise trains both and builds coordination too. How to do it? Sit in a sturdy chair with your back upright. Keep one leg bent with the foot flat on the floor for support. Extend the other leg forward. Rest your heel on the floor and keep your legs straight. Your toes should point up toward the ceiling. Begin the movement. Slowly point your toes forward. Plantarflexion, as if pressing a gas pedal. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Then pull your toes back toward your shin. Dorsiflexion. Imagine flexing your foot like you're trying to bring your toes to your face. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds. Repeat this cycle 10-15 times per leg. Keep your movements slow and controlled. You should feel your shin working during dorsiflexion and your calf engaging during plantarflexion. Tips for form and safety. Keep your knee straight, but not locked. A gentle bend is fine. The goal is to isolate the ankle movement, not the thigh. Focus on the ankle. Avoid letting your entire leg rock back and forth. Only your foot should move. Start without weights. If the movement becomes easy, you can later add light ankle weights or wear shoes for mild resistance. Rest and switch sides. After completing reps on one leg, rest briefly before switching. This keeps the movement quality high. This movement is especially helpful for people with neuropathy, arthritis, or post-injury stiffness. It promotes healthy circulation, enhances joint range of motion, and strengthens the muscles that lift and stabilize your foot as you walk. You can do this multiple times per day, while watching TV, reading, or even listening to music. It's a small habit with a big payoff. After just a week of consistency, you may notice your steps feel smoother, your foot placement more precise, and your confidence in movement growing. And with that, you've completed all 3 exercises of this seated ankle and foot reset routine. In the final section, we'll recap everything, offer guidance for progress, and invite you to take the next step toward even greater mobility and independence. You've just completed a full seated routine designed to reawaken one of the most overlooked systems in your body, your feet and ankles. These 3 simple exercises may not seem dramatic, but their impact can be. Let's quickly recap what you did. Full ankle AROM series, to gently move your ankle joints in every direction, building flexibility and retraining joint control. Foot intrinsic strengthening, to activate the small muscles in your feet that support your arches and help with balance during each step. Dorsiflexion and plantarflexion with extended leg, to improve the lifting and pushing actions of your feet while walking. Each of these movements plays a role in building safer, stronger, and more confident mobility. And you did it all while sitting in a chair. This is important. You don't need to stand to make progress. You don't need machines or a physical therapist beside you. You just need the right movements, done consistently, with attention and care. And every time you practice this routine, you're rebuilding connections in your nervous system. You're improving your body's ability to react, stabilize, and support itself, even if your legs feel weak today. And the best part? These changes add up quickly. For many people, the difference can be felt in just a few days. Lighter steps, less hesitation, more ease moving around the house or walking from room to room. But consistency is key. Don't chase perfection. Chase progress. A few minutes a day is all you need to start seeing change. What to do next? If this routine helped you, please share it with a friend, spouse, or neighbor who might benefit too. Helping others take one step toward better movement can make a world of difference. Comment below. If you're ready to rebuild from the ground up, comment, "My feet are waking up," and let us know where you're watching from. We love hearing from our community. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We're building a library of safe, effective, science-based routines for older adults who want to stay strong, steady, and independent, without pain, pressure, or shame. And stay tuned for an upcoming video where we'll show you how to combine these foot exercises with gentle walking techniques to restore confidence outdoors, even if you've fallen before or feel nervous to go out alone. Remember, you're not too old, you're not too far gone. Your body is adaptable at any age. Stay strong, stay steady, and we'll see you in the next video.